full on. Here we are, day 91. Now we just kind of get to dissect everything that's been going on, and I'm proud of us for hitting our goal and for showing up every day. And yeah, I look forward to continuing this as an ongoing series for sure.
Let's go.
How
Let's
you
go.
doing? How you doing, Joseph?
I'm fucking living life and getting it every single day, bro. So I got no complaints. I got my stem cells appointment today to go get my back and shoulder fixed. So that's gonna have a huge impact on my day-to-day life. I won't be in pain anymore, thank God. And I'm excited for that. And I'm just excited for fucking running up some more lives with you guys, doing more challenges and fucking crushing goals like we kind of did for this one.
Let's get it, brother.
Hell yeah. So let's get into the numbers really quick because I know that's what you guys came here for. So essentially, what we have done in the last 90 days, we've done 205 grand assigned. We had more that was assigned, it got canceled. So, like, the official current assigned number was 205 grand. We closed out 172,000. We funded 92,000. So 80,000 is actually going to be funding today. The closing docs were signed last night at like 6 o'clock at night California time. So that literally like just made the cut for the fucking challenge. So officially, once that is done, we will have funded 172,000 funded in the last 92 or 90 days, 91 days if we count today, because today's one is funding. Total funded deals though in the last 90 days, we have funded, once this one funds today, 91 days, 267,000 is what will be officially funded within the last 91 days. The reason why we don't count all of it is because if you guys remember when we started the challenge, the rules were anything that is contracted during the challenge counts. If it was contracted before the challenge, even if it was assigned during the challenge, unfortunately, those didn't count. So if we count it towards the rules that we made for the challenge, it will be 187, whatever that number was, I said, or 72. If we count it towards what actually funded in the last 91 days, 267,000. So can't fucking complain.
No complaints, brother. Killed it.
We did it, brother.
This is the most amount of money that I have closed and funded in a 90-day period ever. I mean, it's fucking, and it comes with consistency. It comes with us being here every single day. There were days that we sucked. There were days we were only up for 40 minutes. Today's going to be a really quick one. We got about 10 more minutes today. But going forward, we're going to keep doing these lives. We're probably going to start a little show with me, Nelson, and Jordan. And then we're going to be doing another challenge starting in September. So these days aren't over. It's only started for us. I'm excited to see what we can do. A lot of internal stuff that I'm working on my business that we're getting fixed. I'm building out a dispo team a little bit bigger. We're getting some more acquisitions to handle the amount of leads that Nelson's allowed to feed us. And it's going to get fucking sexy. So I'm fucking excited to see where the next 90, 120, even the next year take all of us, because I feel like we're going to be in a lot different place if we stay consistent and we stay out of our own fucking ways.
Things in my Amazon
You ain't never lied, brother.
That's what I'm saying.
shopping cart.
That's what's gonna get us. My brother Oscar, I appreciate you, bro. Let's fucking get it. Jordan, what do you think was the biggest lesson? I know we kind of talked about this yesterday, but what was the biggest lesson you learned during this entire challenge? Even if it's a personal one, business one, whatever.
That's a good question. The biggest lesson, excuse me, I would say,
Crayon.
is consistency. I feel like I've been doing this for 5.5 years now, and I think if I had been taking as much consistent action during that whole time as I did for the past 90 days, my business would look a whole lot different right now. And I thought I was being consistent until I did this, and now I'm actually being consistent. And so that's been it's been a nice shift in my head that I was able to recognize. And another big lesson is to keep the faith always, no
For
matter
my
what.
little one.
Yeah, bro, faith is fucking huge in this business, especially when it's like, so guys, I'm gonna tell you all a little story really quick. Now, this shit's fucking pretty much at the finish line. So Jordan had this deal for the last 3 months. Like, he literally locked this up, I think, second or third week of the challenge. Got it assigned, was a fucking bitch and a half to get it assigned. He actually got like a $400,000 price reduction on the deal. He had it locked in at, go over the numbers really quick, Jordan. What was it locked in at? When did you sell that, and when did you sell it down to?
So initially, I contracted the 10-unit package at $2,650,000. We got a buyer. We assigned it at 2.8 or 2.7. It was a $75,000 fee. So we got it assigned, all good. Sent the title. Title's open. That buyer comes back and says his lender can't get approved. He's out. And so we jumped on to our dispo platform. We found a couple of more interested buyers. We reached out, and this guy said he wanted it at, I think he offered us $2 million flat. And I was like, listen, bro, I'm at 265. $2 million is a pretty far cry away from that price. And so I was able to negotiate with him. We got him to come up to 227,000. Sorry, 2,227,000 is the price that we ended up closing on the package. Seller ended up netting about 2.22, so about 222,000 per unit. So yeah, we got a reduction from 2,650,000 to 2,227,000. And then once we got that
2.3 or whatever the fuck it was, 2.6 or.
End buyer's price was 2.5, including fees, assignment fees, and then a referral fee that was paid out as well. But yeah, locked in at 265, reduced down to 225 basically, and we got that thing closed out.
Fuck yeah! So the buyer actually made an assignment fee of like 150 grand. I think some of that's going to his nephew. That's the one that brought the deal to him. And then the rest, he might be getting in concessions so that he has some reserve money. Who knows? Or he's just taking that shit and fucking running things. But Jordan made 80. They made fucking 150, and everybody won. The seller's happy today. I hope they closed. And so now here's where it all went wrong. So we were told that the loan was approved. We were told that everything was good to go. We just had to sign closing documents. So the closing was set for last week, guys. Like, this was actually supposed to close last week, like Friday, I think it was, or Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And it kept getting pushed back, and we didn't know what was going on. At first, we thought it was title. This title was actually delaying things. The real issue was that the lender never actually approved the loan yet. They underwrote it, it passed underwriting, but like they didn't have an approval to fund the loan yet. So there's a law in the state of California. What's the name of the law, Jordan?
It is SB 326.
So what does that
You're
law
learning
say?
law today with these deals.
Yeah, so
And a law, you know.
SB 326 is an inspection. As of January 1st, 2025, every HOA in existence in California has to have this inspection done. The reason this inspection came about is because in California, there's like a house party or an event, people were standing on a balcony, that balcony collapsed, people got hurt, so California passed a statewide law stating that this SB 326 inspection has to be conducted on every property that has a balcony, no matter what, period. And it had to be done by January 1st of this year. So this HOA did not do it, still hasn't done it, so technically they're like non-compliant. And we got all the way to the closing table. Lender's about to send in docs. We're about to get this thing all wrapped up, and then they find this SB 326 inspection hasn't been done, and lender's like, yeah, I can't loan on that. It's not financeable. And that happened on Monday, Tuesday this week. And so we pivoted again, and the loan officer reached out to his private network, and he raised the funds with private capital, and that's how we're closing it.
This loan officer raised almost $2 million in private money in 24 hours. I had a deal I was trying to raise 600 grand for, and I couldn't raise it in 3 months. This guy fucking raised it in 24 hours. Obviously, like, when you're in the space and you have the people, it's gonna be easy. but I still don't know many private like connectors that can fucking get private money raised that quick. I'm gonna be honest, the guy was a dick to Jordan. I didn't like the way he treated Jordan, but
He
when
got
it
that
comes to
money though.
Jordan, I mean,
He got.
you can be a dick if you can raise $2 million in fucking 24 hours. You can be the biggest dickhead of the earth. I will do every deal.
Dude, that bank right
Call me whatever
there.
name you want. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. Call me it.
That bank, I don't know if you guys ever seen those Frost commercials where they're like, my Frost banker changed my tire for me or whatever. Like, they need to be doing a commercial where Jordan's like, my banker raised $2 million for me in 24 hours. Like, that's a hell of a deal right there.
Yeah, this guy deserves some fucking marketing from us or some shit. Because like, even though he was a dick and tried to shit on Jordan, he called Jordan a noob, guys. He literally, I don't know if he said the word noob, but he basically said like Jordan has no idea what he's doing. He doesn't deserve this deal. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. The guy was being a dick. He was just pissed because Jordan was pressing him. But the moral of the story, guys, is don't lose the fucking faith. Because Jordan, I told Jordan this the other day. What got this deal to the finish line was he kept the faith and he kept his cool. He didn't lose his shit on this guy when this guy fucking went off and like tried to come at him as a person. He actually killed him with kindness, and I think that was a turning point in the deal, and that is what got the deal to the freaking finish line. So the lesson I've always taught people is kill people with kindness, take the higher road. I don't care how bad they've done you dirty, just do right. That's it. Nothing else really matters from that. That's kind of how we got to do it. So just make sure when you guys are in these deals, you don't lose hope when the going gets tough. It's going to get tough. It's part of the fucking business. I went over this yesterday. So be prepared for it. Understand it's part of it. Don't think that the world's ending because it is. It's like
100% college students can be wholesaling and doing deals, CC. 100%, brother. Start learning it.
Jordan found solution after solution after solution. Every problem came up, and that was what got the deal fucking done.
Very true. Very true. Congrats, my brother. You earned it. This is what the business looks like. You find a buyer that needs your help. You work with the seller, whether it's brought to you or the seller is looking for a deal. You connect the pieces with the title company. You connect them with the banker. You go through all the problems. That's what you're making money for. You're not making money for getting the deal sold. You're making money for solving this person's problem, and that's exactly what you did. If it was easy, everybody would do it, right? I'm pretty sure this guy probably talked to 2, 3, 4, 5 other wholesalers who were going to get this done. It never got done. They came to you, and so congrats, brother. You did it.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you both.
I think once this deal hits your bank account, I think it's safe to say that you're officially promoted from a closer to a cleaner because you cleaned a lot of shit up on this one.
That's facts. It was a mess.
And I don't know many cleaners other than myself. Nah, I'm just joking, guys. But no, seriously though, bro, that is like the when you guys go through the journey.
CC, maybe a couple multifamilies or something like that, but nothing crazy. I'm not building out a portfolio. I've got a couple rentals and things like that, and I'm building out my lead company. That's what I'm going to focus on.
He didn't just grow as his bank account. He actually grew the business. He learned lessons that fucking he probably isn't even thinking about right now, like him keeping his cool when that guy went off and called him fucking names like a child. Like the old Jordan that I know, guys, would have fucking laced that fucker up. That's the Jordan I fucking met a year and a half ago, whatever it was. So the fact that he kept his cool, it just those are the things that you're growing as a person, and they that is why I love being an entrepreneur. And I'm not fucking working just a normal job, because if I was working a normal job, if I'm being honest with you guys, you don't have the same lessons that you have in entrepreneurship. And these lessons translate into your marriage, they translate into your friendships, they translate into how you raise your kids. They go into every facet of your life. And I don't know about y'all, it's not just about money. It's about like why are we here? Fucking what's the reason we're doing this stuff? And it should be a lot bigger than just fucking an $8,000 check.
That's facts. That's facts, bro. A lot of lessons were learned, and yeah, growth has been rapid and consistent over the past 12 plus months, and just grateful to have met y'all boys and to have gotten around the right people. You know what I mean? They say if you're friends with 5 lazy ass people who work 30 hours a week, barely scrape by, and fucking watch TV or play video games all day, you'll be the sixth. And if you have five friends who are driven, passionate, successful, rich, wealthy, healthy, happy, you're going to be the sixth as well. So proximity is power, man. And get yourself around the right people and watch the amazing things that'll happen in your life.
Not only that, man, you got proximity is power, but also um, don't you know people think, how do I get to $1 million? How do I get from zero to whatever it's going to be? We just showed you guys a blueprint, right? So that's 200, and let's just use even numbers here, 50 in 90 days. That means if we stick to the same thing that we were doing and make not one improvement in another 90 days, we should be equal, maybe less because some of these deals are bigger deals, but we should be at another 250. So then that's half a million. And then we just keep repeating that. So it's not magic, guys, right? There's not like, hey, I did this deal. Now let me go get let me go hire a new lead company. I'm not saying that for me, but like, let's not like be like hire 25 people and do all this. No, guys, that's how you burn through capital really quick. That's how you change it up. And then you have to learn a whole new set of every infrastructure for your business. You grow a little bit at a time. You already have the blueprint and then you go. So that's how you go from 250 to 500 to 750 to $1 million right there. And we showed you the blueprint in 90 days.
It's like eating the fucking elephant. You gotta do it one bite at a time.
There you go.
Those of y'all that know me, I mean, one of the challenges was called 200 or 500K in 90 days. We fucking failed the shit out of that challenge. And it taught me a lot of stuff, which was taking one bite at a time. We weren't even doing 100K a month at the time. You know what I mean? So like, you gotta. There's levels to this game, and you gotta hit every single milestone. There's no just like you walk into wholesaling, you make $1 million in a day, and you're fucking rich, and you're done, and you're wealthy. There's levels to this shit. There's definitely it's definitely possible for everybody if you have the right mindset and you put the time in. But it's not gonna happen overnight. It took 5 years for me, 5.5 years for Jordan. I think Nelson's been doing it 5 or 6 years. It took us like a long time to really get to the point where now consistently we can be putting up numbers like these. So just make sure if you guys are in the business and it's not going your way, it wasn't going my way parts of this year. It wasn't going my way for the last 5 years. So it's okay. As long as you can pay your fucking bills, you have the right sacrifices you're making, it's inevitable. You just have to stay in the fucking game. That's the one that wins. And you have to level up. Because I mean, I know motherfuckers that can stay in the game for 10 years. But if you can't hold yourself accountable and look at what you need to fix, and you know it all, then yeah, I mean, then you ain't gonna make it. But eventually, you're gonna get to that point where it's like, all right, it's been fucking 10 years. I haven't made $1 million yet. What kind of change you looking for? So that is what it's gonna fucking take.
That's the reality, man. So how many other people are on the internet showing you a blueprint of how to possibly get to even $250,000, right? So we
I mean,
just
if you could even make an extra 10 grand a month in your fucking bank account, would that help you?
there you go.
I don't think there's a citizen in the country who would say no to that question, brother.
You know what I
Well,
mean? So
I was gonna
you
say
guys,
maybe the rich ass dudes, but yeah, right. They're probably trying to get that 10K more than the poor people. They're like, yeah, get up.
Yeah, that's how come they're doing well in life, because they understand this money is a tool, and I need every single piece of these tool that I can get to get further where I'm going. So, and that's the thing is, like, people got to understand 250. I've worked in corporate for a long time, and I did the hiring, so I cut the checks. 250 is, go to any company, they're not paying that. If you, especially if you step outside of IT, there's no 250 jobs waiting on 95% of the people out there. So, you know,
I think the 1% was 172,000. I didn't even know that. I thought it was like 350,000. The 1% in the world, guys, makes an average of 172,000 a year.
Yeah.
Like that. Just think about that for a second. So the one thing I will say, Nelson kind of said like, okay, obviously maybe the next 90 days we won't have as big of deals because there were some big ones in this, right? We had like a 50K one, we had an 80K one. But this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. If you take enough action and you have enough volume, you're gonna have the 50Ks, you're gonna have the 80Ks, you're gonna have the 2Ks, and you're gonna have the 1Ks. It really does go like that. Like my firm belief on this business is every 3 months you should pop one bigger deal, at least
Yeah.
like a 20 to 100K deal. And then the consistency is in the little hits. Those little hits pay my fucking bills. If I don't have those little hits, it's only 100. It's only 1,000 a month here for rent, guys. But if I don't pay those little hits, I mean, I'm fucked some nights. So you guys just got to make sure that it's not just those one big hits. It's not just chasing the fucking dragons. It's the volume. The volume is what got us to this fucking goal. It's having fucking multiple deals under contract, multiple assignments going on, multiple closings going on, title issues getting cleared. Because like when title issues come up, if that's your only contract, you're fucked. If it ain't, you're good. So volume is really what is going to keep you guys consistent in this thing. Well, consistency is what's going to drive the volume, and the volume is what's going to drive the fucking results. Because you never know if that deal is going to end up being a 2K deal or a 100K deal. But if you have all of them coming in, then it don't fucking matter. It's just as dope when the big ones come in, you still get happy when the little ones come in.
That's true, brother. That's true. And the crazy thing is, guys, even if you were to take away the big ones come, right? So we had like a 50, then we had I think the 80, right? Even if you were to cut those in half to what some typical deals would be, if we were to cut those in half, we still the number that they cleared would have still been what 160, 70, 80. It's still a large number. Cuz like you said, the volume. So guys, just get to work. You know, I know a lot of people are always, what list did you use? What is it, the list, um kind of like the script, um just little things, guys. Just be consistent. That's the best list you can get. Call every day. Just pull a couple of different lists and call every day. The consistency is what got us here. To be honest with you, couldn't tell you not one of these leads, what list, what destination they came from. Did they raise their hand? Was it inbound? Was it outbound? I couldn't tell you not one of them. Because I'm not going and looking. I operate on going this way. I can't stop and look back. Now I probably should, so I'd be like, oh, we could blah blah blah. F.
It's so true though, Nelson, because like that's how I fucking live my life. I'm not like Nelson. Is this an inbound lead or is this an outbound lead? Should I talk about whether they filled out my web form, or should I talk about whether they talked to my agent? I'm like, bro, you talked to someone on my marketing team. So you still want to sell, or are you still selling?
Yes or
Like,
no? It's a yes or no question.
it's either you're selling or you're not, and that's all I give a fuck about. Like there's nothing that goes past that, guys. You guys do get caught up too much in the weeds, and I forget who said this. I don't remember if it was one of my mentors, Robert, that said it, or someone else. But the people that actually make the money, like the real 1%ers, they just take action. That's it. The analytical ones that are sitting here and they're like they fucking they're trying to have the perfect marketing campaign and the perfect script and the perfect system. By the time that perfect everything is set up, I'm already fucking rich and they're still broke. That's just a reality. And the market's changed 8 times. So it's like Junior just said, get out of the weeds, guys. Like that's it. Get out of your fucking heads. Just do it and fuck it up. And it's okay. That's where you're gonna win. Like I'd rather you fuck it up 10 times and then figure it out on the 11th than sit there and try to study it for fucking 10 years and never take the action.
Put it this way: during this challenge, Joey and Jordan, because they're just horrible salespeople, they have probably, but but not being funny, they've probably effed up a good, let's say between the two of them, 10 leads where we could have got under contract and sold. We can't go back and wait and look at that. Like put them in a follow up campaign, see if we can re-get it again. And even through the messing ups, they did 270. There's no perfect. Forget being perfect. Just move forward. Do a little bit every day to get forward. Don't care where the lead came from. Don't talk about a web form inbound. Don't get stuck talking about that. Ask them if they want to sell or not. Get to talking.
That's it. Just take the action. They say, I think it was Tom Crow used to say, to just take imperfect action. That's it. Just take the imperfect action. You guys don't need to be fucking. You're never gonna be perfect. God didn't make any of us perfect. I promise y'all, He did not. So fucking, you're never gonna be perfect. Accept it and just fail forward and figure it out and get around people like us that know what we're doing, so you don't have to fail for yourself. That's another fucking little hack that will make you guys get there quicker. But I do gotta get out of here. Do you want to leave everybody with a final soapbox starting with Jordan?
Yeah, got you. I think I've said this a few times throughout this challenge, but now here we are at the end of it, and I think it's even more pertinent. Uh, don't fucking quit, man. Don't quit. I don't give a shit what you're doing. I don't give a shit at all. If you're wholesaling, if you're going to college, if you are an athlete working to get better at a sport, whatever it is, the only way you fail is if you quit, and that's facts. If you don't quit, it's impossible to fail because failure, by definition, means that you tried something, you didn't succeed, and then you stopped and moved on to something else, right? That's a failure. But if you didn't accomplish something, learned a lesson, got back in the seat, and went after it again, now you're just learning. And they call that trial and error. And you can achieve success, rather, you will achieve success inevitably through trial and error if you don't quit on yourself. So, like, it's going to get hard, man. It's going to get tough. There's going to be days, weeks, months where you're just laying in bed at night staring up at the ceiling like, what the fuck am I doing? Am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? Like, is this where I'm supposed to be? Is this what's meant for me? And at the end of the day, the answer to those questions is yes, it was, as long as you don't quit and as long as you make that decision. So have faith in yourself. Remember that you can really do anything if you set your mind to it and go out there and get it, whatever it is.
There you go.
Fuck yeah. Nelson, you are up, Poppy.
You know what? I just because I'm so passionate about people just. You know, because I'm just so passionate about people getting started, like we were talking about earlier. And this is how I want people to think about it. And granted, they've already had stellar careers, but you know, Tom Cruise, Keanu Reeves, Denzel Washington. These guys will never be as young and athletic as they once were, right? But they made Mission Impossible 1. And then he just put out Mission Impossible 8. He's moving slower. He's looking older. He's not like what he was, but he stayed consistent and he kept putting out something over and over, and it kept making him more money, and getting bigger because they had a following. And that's all that we're doing with wholesaling, right? We're never going to be, as we continue to grow older in wholesaling, we're probably not going to be as sharp as we were on the phone. We're not going to have as much time one day to do it. We have families, things are going on. But if every day we get up and we make the calls and we put the effort in, we'll still continue to build something, make money, and come out on the other end better for our families. And that's what it is, guys. You don't have... They're not waiting to be perfect in shape. Could you imagine if Tom Cruise like, I'm not putting out another Mission Impossible until I'm in the same shape as I was in the first one? No, that just never works. Life doesn't work that way. So guys, get started, put the effort in, see the results.
Fuck. That's what this shit's about. And I'll leave you guys with this. One, you guys gotta stay coachable. That is probably the biggest thing in fucking business that I see people failing with. You gotta be able to look internally at yourself and figure out what you need to fix. A lot of times you're fucked up, and that's why your life isn't where you want it to be. So if you guys look internally and figure out what is it that you gotta fix, what trauma did you deal with growing up, what bullshit did you have that you haven't dealt with yet, and once you guys level yourself up, you're gonna level up in the business. So that's really where it starts. It starts internally. And then on the topic of not quitting and never giving up, I mean, fuck, guys. I have literally had negative in my bank account multiple times in this fucking business. I have had everybody and their motherfucking doubt me. Like, I have been told by my closest people ever that why am I doing this? Go get a real job, the whole line. And I'm just a stubborn motherfucker and I believe in myself. I believed in myself when nobody believed in me. And that's how you guys gotta have it. If there's gonna be points where no one believes in you, you haven't done it yet. So just keep fucking going. If you know you can do it and you feel like you got it, then fucking do it. That's all it is. And it's gonna get tough. You're gonna have fucking times where you wanna quit. You're gonna have times where it's like, dude, I've been doing this for 5 fucking years. How are we not where we wanna be yet? But you're where you're supposed to be. That's the reality. You're exactly where you're supposed to be right fucking now. So instead of focused on why aren't we there yet, well, poor me, all the bullshit, stop being a bitch. Be fucking tough a little bit and just suck it up and push through. If you would just keep pushing through, you can push your body past levels that you never thought you could. Your mind past levels that you ever thought you could. Because it all starts in here. So that's what you guys gotta do. Work on yourself. Don't fucking quit. It's gonna be tough. Get ready for it. Prepare for it. And then just fucking go. Because it's inevitable if you do those two things, you will be fucking successful. So I appreciate you guys coming up and watching us every fucking day. We're gonna keep doing this challenge. I think September 1st we're gonna do the next one, and we're gonna keep coming up here going live with you guys every single week. So I look forward to seeing you guys again. Nelson, Jordan, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'm fucking ready to keep running some goddamn bags up. So let's keep this shit going, and I will see everybody on Monday or Tuesday. Peace out, guys.
Let's get it. Much love, y'all.
Take
Peace.
care.
Hell yeah.
That was a good one. I literally look at where I gotta go.
Hey, do it, brother. Hit it, man.
Yeah.
We're not. Nobody here wants to hold you back,
Good
brother.
fucking shit. Much love to both of you. It was a fun ass challenge. Appreciate y'all both for everything. Looking forward to keeping the
It's big
momentum
swole.
going. See y'all fellas on Monday morning, bright and early.
Let's get it. I got a call with Robert. If we do Monday, it's probably going to be like 10:30, 11-ish, because I have a call with Robert at 9:30. We're going to do some calls together. Or maybe I'll just bring him on the live. We'll figure it out.
Jordan, we got to All right, well,
I'll keep
Joey,
you
you
posted and send me that fucking screenshot when you got it, Jordan. Let's go.
exactly. Send us a screenshot when you get it, brother. And Joey, you can head out. But I was gonna say, Jordan, we got to figure out like. Now that you officially closed it, I'm gonna head up there at some point. I don't know when, but we got to figure out what we want to do to make this a video that we can just blow up. Because I wanna, if we can think of something that's decent, I want to put like some money behind it and just use it as like an ad to run. So I don't know. We got to think of something that just makes it look bigger than life, or at least what it is. I don't know.
Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. You staying in here for a minute?
Yeah, I'll chill for a minute. My wife is gone and kids are gone today, so I'm just chilling at the house today.
All right, give me like 5-10 minutes. I'll be back and we can chop up shop.
Not a problem, brother. If not, we can always connect Monday if you got to run around, brother, because I'm good.
Nah, I don't. I just gotta hit the bathroom real quick.
All right, brother.
Alright.
Yeah. All right, everybody on TikTok. It was a short live today because the guys weren't making calls. Joey had to go. Jordan and I are in here, and well, yeah, man, it's a good month. You know, the thing is, so guys, I don't know why it won't show me my live on TikTok. Yeah, we over 250K now. Yeah, we did 270, whatever it says there, 267 assigned and closed out. I got banned from Streamlabs, so literally I'm just now getting back on to be able to go live again. So we'll do another one. I'm gonna keep my mic muted. I don't know if we said addresses or what, but I'm definitely gonna try and make sure we don't get in any more trouble. So I'm not doing mentorship, CC. That's never been the game that I'm in. Matter of fact, let me stop recording this. I'm not a mentor guy. We come on here and we go live most of the time and give you guys game for free. And so we're going to start trying to do a show where we can have you guys come in live, ask questions, and we can help you out that way. But I don't do any of these paid mentors or any of that. I'm not saying that it's bad or that I don't believe in it. It's just not my game. Any tips for picking leads? Pick ones in markets that have buyers. I would say that in the best markets that you can get to with buyers, man, because that's going to be easy to dispo that deal should you get it under contract. So that's what I would say. If you get started from scratch and had 500 to get your first deal, what would you do? I would go sign up for. Think about this. Go sign up for Newly. You have $500. That gives you pretty much 3 months of Newly. That's 75 leads that you get to call for your $500. I can't really make it any better than that for you. Okay. I don't know why it's not showing me. Usually it'll show me afraid of cold calling and sounding like an idiot over the phone. Hey, you know what? You're going to be afraid your whole life if you don't get started. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Remember that. So you're not cold calling. You get on the you just get on the phone and talk to people, man. You can't be scared to talk to people. You're never going to be good at this business if you can't talk to people. That's pretty much is the business at that point. I'm trying to look on my phone. Usually TikTok would tell me I could see like where I'm live at, and it would show me, so it would go there for me, live analytics, but it doesn't show me live streams. It's not showing me that I'm live for some reason. I know I'm live. TikTok Studio. All right, I'll figure it out later. I'm afraid of cold calling, sounding like an idiot, and losing the deal. Dude, you're gonna lose a lot of deals before you get one. So just step up in there, make it happen. You'll be all right. I promise you. All right. Are you scared in the beginning of cold? No, I was not scared in the beginning of cold calling. I was coming from corporate America where I cold called every day for a recruiting job, so I was already used to it. It was already what I did. So for me, it was just another day in the office when I got started. Do you do SMS marketing? No, we just do. Um, what is this? I thought I had. No, we don't do SMS marketing. Gotta text myself something, guys. Poor Joey. All right, here it is. Let's see. Do you need a license? No, you don't need a license. You can go ahead and get started and start doing deals right away. You do not need a license. Do you often JV or work solo? So I am not doing deals. I'm working with a couple of guys who do deals. I provide the leads, and they do JV as well if the deal is good. JVing is a great part of this business. See, if I knew how to get on my live on my phone, I'd pull you guys up and let you ask your questions in person, but it's not allowing me to see anything. Thank you for the follow, A1 Sales. Can I do this? Yeah, you can do it. What's stopping you from doing it, Brandon? You know, they say only you can prevent forest fires. So what's stopping you from doing it? What questions you got? Ask me.
Do almost six figures in 90 days themselves. So I want to congratulate you guys on that as well. Figures in 90 days themselves. So I just want to congratulate you guys on that as well. Congratulate you guys on that as well.
All right. Edit cover, add from there. Can I do this? Yes, you can do this. Skady, thank you for follow. Hefe, I need to JV because sometimes I get stuck once I go under contract and can't find a buyer. Well, then let's do it, brother. If you got some deals, hit me on the DM if it's a good deal, right? We'll help you as much as we can. A good deal most of the time sells. A bad deal doesn't. So if we get a lot of bad deals, then we know what we got to fix. Our negotiating on the front end. Consistency is key.
This is my full thesis.
All right, I'm over here posting and doing stuff, guys. I'm trying to get my Friday popping because my life is I work on my company, I go live with my guys, we close out deals, and then I hang out with my family for the rest of the day. And that's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to like get everything posted, wrap up conversations. Um, oh yeah, I got to do a meeting at 12. I gotta look at my calendar, guys. I've been going live. I gotta look at my calendar and see what I've got going on. Yeah, I got to do a meeting here. Matter of fact, I don't know if they're my time zone, so I need to text them now and see if we can do a conversation and then make some money and then get back to it. Nelson here with Newly, just seeing if you're still able to talk. All right, send out that text message. And then, did we miss a call? All right. Let's see. Hefe, okay, sounds good. I focus on Georgia market and Texas. There you go, brother. Those are two popping markets besides Florida, so you should be good. All right, guys, we got to work on our beard at the same time. Yo, what up with you, my man? I'm in South. I don't even know SWF doing doing a lot of lots of. I'm not really sure what's going on there. I feel like I wasn't speaking English for a second. I'm in SWFL. I don't even know what that is. You in the south of France or something? Let me know what you got going on, buddy. Oh, I forgot we're on YouTube too. Boing. Boing. I think we're on YouTube as well right now. Am I? I don't know. If not, I'll log in next time and get it done. Let's see what we got in here. Flipping lots to builders. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Hey, dude, we got a ton of lots that we get in Florida, like Lehigh Acres and Tampa and places like that. So if you're a lot guy, we get a lot of those. We post, and actually, we just partnered with a big community that all they do is land. And so we're going to be pumping out a lot more land to them, and that'll consequently give us a lot more land that we're posting. So come over there and get a deal done with us. Do we JV? So I don't do deals. I don't have my shirt on. So I run Newly. You go on there, you buy leads from us. We sell leads. If you get a good enough deal on it, yeah, we'll JV. But I'm not seeking it out. But if you want, hit me in the DMs. And if it's something that's good, I have a huge Florida buyer. So if you get some lots out there that are worth it, we'll definitely get them sold for you. Because that's just what we do.
Yup.
Oh, my man's back. Oh my gosh. Is the weight off of your shoulders now?
Like 85%. Yeah.
Why only 85%? How much? Why only 85?
The account yet. The funds haven't hit the account.
No, man. Well, that's just a matter of timing now, brother. It's just a matter of timing. All right, man. So now we got to make something happen where we get up there and do something. So we'll have to do like maybe a little podcast, come up there, film me coming up there, and maybe I'll turn it into a vlog or something. But I just want to take it, whatever it is, and take it and put some funds behind it to use it like a commercial. But you know what? It may be a good deal is the like a little ad to start our show. So we got to figure out the show thing because I think going live on getting everybody on Streamlabs and going live on a set schedule, even if it's 3 days a week or every day would be every day or whatever. I think that's going to be where the success lies. Because then if we go live on, if we get everybody in Streamlabs, then we can go live on TikTok and all these other places where we can really help answer a lot of questions. Yo, JD, what's good with you, my man? So, if you're down with that, I'm down with it, brother. But now I got to figure out when I'm going to head up there, man. So,
Yeah. So I will have my office space available. I gotta make a phone call to make sure that.
and you don't have to have any office. You don't have to have nothing special for me, brother.
No. I just paid for an office downtown in Salt Lake, but funds have been tight for a few months, so I haven't been over there. But it's really nice, bro. And the office building is super.
Do you have people in Salt Lake working for you?
I did.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
I bought the office. It was my nephew who had been working with me from day one, and then he just kind of dipped out on me a few months ago. And like I got the office because it was dope, sure, but we both went to an event in that building
Mm-hmm.
and then networked with some dudes who were real estate agents, and they put on this event, and we were just talking to him, and he's like, "Yeah, bro, we rent an office here. It's like $435 a month. Like, it's not bad. It's a nice office." I was like, "Damn, that sounds dope."
That's not bad.
And then my nephew was like, "Hell yeah, bro, that sounds so sick. Like, oh man, the things that it would do for us if we got that office." And I was like, I was trying to work on boosting his morale a little bit,
Yeah.
so I pulled the trigger on it. And like a month later, he dipped, and so I just have this office. But it'll be a nice space for us to meet to create content because it's like brand new.
Oh, yeah.
Building inside. You know what I mean? Like it's a nice, it's a nice spot, and
I'm down
yeah.
with it,
And
bro.
then we could do whatever in the city, and then depending on how many days you're out here, just fucking whatever you're trying to do. I'm
Yo.
down for it, brother. I'll play host. We'll show you Utah. And
Hey, we gotta go golfing. We gotta do it all and make it. Oh crap! I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. I probably gotta hop off here. Give me 1 sec. Let me tell this dude. Hey, how's it going, man? Hey, yeah, my man. Can I? Let's see, Drew. I didn't know you were gonna call me. I'm on like a TikTok live, so can I? Let me shut everything down on my lives, and then I'll give you a call back. Like 3 or 4 minutes, like 5 minutes, nothing crazy. All right, bye. All right, I didn't know this dude was gonna call me. Hey, live, JD, congrats. JD said I started wholesaling when I was 16. I'm 20 now. I've made a little over 415K. Hey, preach the good word, brother. It's super possible. It's very doable, man. So congrats to you, brother. Follow me, hit me on a DM. We'll connect. Would you recommend Newly to a beginner? That's exactly why I made Newly. It's definitely for beginners. All right, Jordan. I'm gonna look at days where I can come up there in either August or September, and then I'll get back with you and we'll chop it up on Monday.
Okay, that sounds good, bro. I do think once this funds hit the account, I'm gonna book that trip to North Carolina
Okay.
and then Columbia, and I think that's happening at the end of August. And Joey's trying to talk me into staying in Columbia for 2 weeks.
Dang, that's a
I
lot.
feel a little apprehensive about that.
Yeah.
I think only because I've never been away from like my family for that long.
Well, not only that, it's what am I gonna do for 2 weeks? Like it's only so much I can do over and over again for 2 weeks. And to be honest with you, I don't think all right, hey TikTok guys, I'm gonna wrap it up because I gotta hop off and do a phone call. So I'm gonna hop out. Thank you guys for coming. I will be back on here on Monday. We'll be back on. I gotta end the stream. Thank you guys for coming. Hit me on the DM, TK. It's not worth